sitting in a row, thinking as they guzzle who's the next to go.
Oh, come on.
It's fine, Miss Clayton. I don't mind joking on a full Sunday.
I must say I was hungry, but all the same, I don't think I shall ever fancy to talk again.
I wanted that meal. I feel it in now.
We've been nearly 24 hours now without any food. I'll pull morale a bit.
Somehow in the daylight, everything seems different.
You mustn't forget that there's a dangerous homicidal lunatic somewhere listening to the island.
Why is it one doesn't feel jittery about it anymore?
It's because we know now, beyond any reasonable doubt, who it was. Aylor?
That's right.
I said all along it was Dr. Armstrong.
You did, my sweet, you did. Until you went completely back to suspecting us all.
Seems I was thinking the light day.
Very silly.
Suppose it is Armstrong. What do you think happened to him?
Well, we know what he wants us to think has happened to him.
What exactly did you find?
Just one shoe, sitting neatly on the cliff's edge. Entrance, Dr. Armstrong's completely off his rocker and committed suicide.
Oh, here, circumstantially, with the one little soldier boy broken over there by the doorway.
I think I was rather overdoing it. A man wouldn't think of doing that if he was going to drown himself.
Quite so, but we're fairly certain he didn't actually drown himself. He only made it appear as though he was the seventh victim, all according to plan.
Suppose he's dead.
I'm quite suspicious of the death of bodies.
How extraordinary to me that there are 5 dead bodies, and we've been sitting here eating 10 top.
There are actually 6 dead bodies and not all of them are in there.
No, she's right. There's only 5.
Did you include Miss Rogers?
I counted her. She makes the 5th.
No, now look here. Marston 1, Miss Rogers 2, Mackenzie 3, Rogers 4, Emily Brent 5, Wargrave 6.
7, 8, 9, Armstrong, 10. You're right, I'm sorry.
For heaven's sake, stop talking about bodies.
We should have suspected it was Armstrong from the start.
How do you think you got hold of your revolver?
I haven't the slightest clue.
Tell me exactly what happened in the night.
Well, after you threw a fit in the stairs and locked yourself in your bedroom, we all decided to head to bed. So we went to bed and locked ourselves in our room.
About an hour later, I heard somebody pass by my door. I went out and tapped on Bloor's door. He was there, all right. Then we went to Armstrong's room, and it was empty. After that, came to your room, tapped on it, and told you to sit tight. Then came out here and noticed the balcony window open and my revolver sitting beside it.
Why the devil would he chuck that away?
Beats me. Either he's crazy or it was an accident.
Where do you think he is?
Lurking somewhere, waiting to have a crack at one of us.
We have to search the house.
And walk into an ambush.
I thought about that.
Are you quite sure you heard no one moving about after we went out?
Oh, I imagined all sorts of things. But nothing short of setting the house on fire would have gotten me to unlock my door.
I see. Just thoroughly curious.
With someone in talking, what are we gonna do?
If you ask me, do nothing. Just continue sitting here and sit here and relax.
Look here, I wanna go after that fellow.
What a dog of the bulldog breed you are, Boris. By the way, between friends and without prejudice, you did go on for that tiny spot of perjury, didn't you?
Well, I see no point in admitting it now. Lambert was innocent, all right. The gang squared me up, and between us, we were just putting him away for a stretch. Mind you, I wouldn't have admitted it if it wasn't for...
You think we're all in the same boat?
Well, I could admit it if it was through justice worker, now could I?
No, hardly.
When that man see him, do you think he was innocent?
I'm quite sure of it. Old Wargrave had a reason for wanting him out of the way. Well, Blore, I'm delighted you came off your virtuous perch. I hope you get a tiny bit out of it.
That's not what I ought to done. They're mean lot, that Betty gang. I got my promotion, though.
And Lambert got penal servitude and died in jail.
How was I supposed to know he was gonna die?
You couldn't. That was your bad luck.
His you.
No, here's too. Because of that fact, your life may get cut unpleasantly short soon.
Me? By Armstrong? I'll watch it.
You better, remember, only 3 little soldier boys up there.
What about you?
Me, I think I'll be quite alright, thank you. I've been in some sticky situations before, and I've gotten out of all of them. And I plan to get out of this one. Besides, I got a revolver.
Yes, about that revolver. You said you just found it lying there. You should say you hadn't had it all the time.
Oh my god, can't your empty skull contain more than one original idea at a time?
No, it's a good idea.
And you're sticking to it.
If I were you, I'd think of a better story than that.
I just wanted something simple that a police officer could understand.
What's wrong with the police?
Nothing. Now that you left the force.
Look here, Lombard, if you're an honest man as you
Oh,
must
come
have,
up and boy, neither of us are
if you're
honest.
telling the truth for once, you'll do the right thing and chuck that revolver away.
Don't be an ass.
I said myself that I would go search the house for Armstrong, wouldn't I? And if I do so, would you lend me that revolver?
No, I won't. This revolver's mine. It's my revolver and I'm sticking to it.
You know what I'm starting to believe?
You're starting to think? I didn't think it was possible for you to come up with new ideas. What? Did you just revert back to your old one that I'm Mr. Unknown? Oh, is that
I
it?
won't contradict you.
Well, you can think whatever you damn well please, but I'm
I
warning
think
you!
you both are behaving like a pair of children.
Sorry, teacher.
Of course, Captain Lombard isn't the unknown. The unknown is Armstrong, and I'll tell you one very good proof of it.
What?
Think of the rhyme. 4 little soldier boys going out to sea. A red herring swallowed one another, agree. Don't you see the subtlety of it? A red herring? That's Armstrong's pretend suicide. But it's only red herring, so you could he's dead.
That's very ingenious.
To my mind, it's actually proof. You see, it's mad because he's mad. He takes a queer, sick, childish pleasure in sticking to the rhyme and making everything happen that way. Dressing up the judge, killing Rogers when he was chopping sticks, using a hypodermic needle on this right when he might as well have just drugged her. He's got to make it all fit in.
That does give us a point. Where do we go through from here? 3 little soldier boys went to a zoo. A big bear hugged one, and then there were 2. Have a job with that one. There no zoo on this island. I say, Captain, when you say no bottle of beer.
Do something about your stomach, Lord.
But there's plenty of beer in the kitchen, though.
Yes, and if anyone wanted to get rid of you, the first place they think of putting a nice lethal dose would be in a nice bottle of beer.
What's that? Alarm!
Is he
Yes, crush, has spoken.
a bear? Yes, look, it's this awful childishness!
Oh God, what a dumbass Lord was.
And there are 2.
Yes, bro, and we have to be very careful of ourselves.
We can't do it. He'll get us. We'll never leave this island.
Oh yes, we will. I've never been getting yet, and I don't plan on starting now.
Don't you feel that someone now in this room is watching us, watching and waiting?
That's just nice.
Do you feel it?
No, I don't.
Please, Philip, let's get out of here. If that was a boat, maybe he'll see us.
All right, we'll head to the top of the island, and we'll wait for relief to come. It's a ship left on the far side, and we'll be able to see if anyone's approaching from the house.
Anything's better than staying here.
Want you around and hold that address?
I'd be colder if I were dead.
Perhaps you're right. Have a quick reconnaissance.
Please, Philip, be careful.
Don't worry, I'm not bored. There's nothing directly open. Hello? There's something washed up on the rocks.
It looks like a body.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
Armstrong's body.
It's Armstrong. Drowned. That's a very quick change point. Without a rider. Quite neat. All four red boys knew you were dangerous.
You!
So you did drown that kid after all.
I did! That's where you're wrong. Please, believe me. Please listen to me.
Go on. You better make this a good story.
It isn't a story. It's the truth. I didn't kill him. He was someone else.
Then who did?
A man. Peter's uncle is in love with him.
Go on. This is an interesting story.
Don't scare me. It's hell. Absolute hell. Peter was born after his father said that if he'd been a girl, he would have gotten everything.
The well-known tale of the wicked uncle.
Yes, he was wicked and I didn't know. He said he loved me, but he was too poor to marry. There was a rock crowd that Peter was always wanting to swim to. Of course, I wouldn't let him. It was dangerous. One day, we were on the beach, and I had to go back to the house for something I'd forgotten. When I got back, I saw Peter swimming up to the rock. I knew he hadn't had a chance. The current had gotten him already. I flew towards the beach, and Peter tried to stop me. Don't be a fool, he said. I told the little ass he could do it.
Keep going. This is interesting.
Even if I tried to tell anyone else anything different, they wouldn't have believed me. And besides, I couldn't
Once he let you down?
Do you think I ever wanted to see him again?
You certainly are an accomplished liar, Baron.
Can't you believe the truth when you hear it?
Who set the trap that killed Lord? I didn't, and Armstrong's dead. I might have broken many of the commandments in my time, but there's one thing I won't stand for, and that's murder!
You won't stand for murder. What about those things you left to die in Africa?
That's what's so that funny! I did it!
What do you mean?
For once, Baron, I tell you, I played the role of a hero. I risked my life to save the lives of my men. I left them everything I had. My rifle, ammunition, food, drinks, everything. And I took a chance into the bush. And by some miracle, I survived. But it wasn't in time to save my men. And some heinous accusations came up that I deliberately abandoned my men. That's life for ya!
Do you expect me to believe that? Well, you looked into the whole thing.
I know, I got such a kick out of watching their faces!
You can't fool me with a stupid lie like that.
Bless you!
Why didn't I see it before? There, in your face, the face of a killer.
You can't fool me longer, Baron Cleveland. It's all just truth. I tell you so. It's all right, my dear. It's all right. Don't be frightened. This is the court of behind court. You will get justice here. You thought it was the ghost. You thought it was dead. Armstrong said I was dead. That was the clever part of my plan. Said we trapped the murderer. We fixed up my supposed death so he should be free to find one the guilty one. He thought it was an excellent plan. Came out that night to meet me by the cliff. I said move him with a push. Oh, so easy. But he was a fool. Oh, God, he was such a fool. Oh, you know, Bert Claythorne, all my life I wanted to take life. Yes, to take life. I wanted to get what enjoyment I could out of sentencing the guilty to death. But I am a judge of the high courts. I got a sense of justice. As for our Lord and Savior, the King and the prisoners at the bar were true deliverance made. Guilty, my lord. Yes, guilty. You're all guilty, you know. But the law can touch you. So I have to take the law into my own hands. Into my own hands. Shout out to the court. First Anthony Marston, then Mrs. Rogers, Barbara Toledo Brandon, McKenzie got stabbed, got Rogers with an axe while he shot him 6. Don't Emily Brent's cough so she wouldn't feel hypothermia. Booby trapped the Lord. Oh, Lord was such a fool. I always knew it would be easy to get bored. Addie the revolver was a clever touch of mine. I knew you two would suspect each other in the end. The question was, who went out? I banked on you, my dear, the females in the species. Besides, it's always more exciting to have a girl at the end. For your listeners at the bar, if you have anything to say, my sentence should be passed on to you. Vera Elizabeth Claythorne, I sentence you to death!
Stop! I'm not guilty!
Oh, that's what they all say. Luckily not guilty. Unless, of course, you're going for all verdict of insanity. But you're not mad. I'm mad, but you're not.
Listen, I swear, you're a judge. You should know the person is telling the truth, but I am telling the truth.
Oh, so you didn't kill that boy at all. How strange. Anyways, it doesn't matter much now, does it?
What?
I can't spoil my loving life. I can't go so bad. You know that's what? You make me hate yourself. I'm not sure I hate you. Yes, I hate you. I'm not Yes, you will. You know, there's another ending to that 10 Little Soldier Boys rhyme. one little soldier boy with a loved one. They got married, and then they were young.
Please, actors coming out and rolling for their bow. Thank you, everybody, for attending, and then we're done.